everyone, and welcome back to Little Books, Great Stories. And today with us we have... Whoa!
Nehal!
So, Nehal, do you know what book we're reading today?
Yes, I do, and it's called Teddy Bear RACER!
And this story was written by Master Plaster, the storytelling magician.
And he can read stories and do magic!
That's right! Wait, there's my flamingo!
Well, it's mine now!
Well, anyway, you should totally go check out his YouTube channel. It's called Master Plaster, the Storytelling Magician.
The link is in the description.
So make sure to subscribe to Little Books, Great Stories.
Hit the bell icon.
Like the video and...
let's start reading.
Teddy Bear RACER by Master Plaster. Ribby, Chuckles, wake up! Said Asia Fantasia as she shook her sleeping brothers. The boys awoke, rubbing their eyes. Why are you waking us so early? The two boys asked in turn. Asia Fantasia did a quick shapeshift, and in a flash, she was dressed as a chef. Don't you remember? It's International Waffle Day! Asia Fantasia exclaimed. Instantly, their faces brightened, and they jumped out of bed as they ran toward the kitchen, screaming, "Waffles! Waffles!" I hope Master Plaster remembers we invited him, said Ribby Rib. In a matter of minutes, the kitchen was so messy with flour, sugar, milk, eggs, it looked like a tornado had spun through. When they finished, there were waffles stacked everywhere. Just as they finished setting the table, Master Plaster walked in with a big smile on his face. As the waffle party began, they all shouted, "Happy Waffles Day!" After a few minutes, they heard what sounded like someone crying. "Do you hear that, kids?" asked Master Plaster. "Yes, I wonder who that is," answered Chuckles, looking out the window. "It sounds like it's coming from the magic bookshelf," said Master Plaster. "I think it's coming from this book," said Ribby. "The Teddy Bear RACER," Master Plaster read the title. "You're right!" he exclaimed, holding the book to his ear while still holding a giant plate of waffles. "Open it up and look," said Asia Fantasia. No sooner did Master Plaster open the book than they were all sucked inside. Instantly, they found themselves standing on the side of a road in front of a hot dog-shaped sports car with a teddy bear inside crying. "What's wrong, little teddy bear?" asked Chuckles. "Can I offer you a waffle?" said Asia Fantasia as she grabbed a few from the plate Master Plaster was holding. "Oh, thank you. I love waffles," the teddy bear sobbed. His big brown eyes filled with tears. "My name is Speedy Bear. Every year, teddy bears compete in a race, and whoever wins will be sent to the toy store. But I always lose. I have raced 100 times and I always lose. My car is just not fast enough." "Don't be sad, little teddy bear. Maybe we can help you," said Chuckles. "Yeah, we're good at making things better," said Asia Fantasia. "It's a pretty cool car. Can we take a look?" exclaimed Ribby. "Oh, great. That would be kind," said Speedy Bear. "Okay, kids, put on those STEAM thinking caps of yours and come take a look at this car," Master Plaster exclaimed. Master Plaster and the kids looked at the car while discussing amongst themselves. "It's light, which should make it fast, but the engine seems a little small," said Master Plaster. The kids agreed. "But we know just the right thing to give this car the boost that it needs," Asia Fantasia said, smiling. "A jet propeller at the back will give you the extra speed you need. Chuckles replied confidently. It's simple, quick to set up, and effective, said Master Plaster. And you'll go as fast as the wind, Ribby encouraged Speedy. That sounds great, but can you fix it today? The race is at 3 p.m., which is only 5 hours from now, asked Speedy. In that case, we need to get started now, answered Asia Fantasia. Everyone get in! I know a junkyard nearby where you can get everything you need, Speedy said with excitement. Within 15 minutes of arriving at the junkyard, they had everything they needed. For the next several hours, they all worked non-stop as Speedy Bear watched anxiously. That's it, said Chuckles with excitement. Now let's take it out for a test drive. Master Plaster looked at his watch. I'm afraid we're going to have to test it during the race because we're out of time. Speedy Bear shouted, Get in, everyone! We have a race to get to! No sooner than they sped off, they heard a loud panting sound coming from behind. Asia shouted nervously, There's a bear running after us, and he looks hungry. That's Boris, Speedy shouted.
Me love hot dogs,
Boris panted. Asia screamed. If we don't think of something quickly, Boris is going to have himself a meal and Speedy will lose another race. Today it will have to be waffles, Master Plaster replied. And with that, they all started throwing the remaining waffles at Boris.
Yummy, yummy. Me also like waffles,
Boris grumbled as he stopped to eat all the flying discs. Oh no! Chuckles cried. Look ahead! It's the racetrack, and the race just started. By the time we get there, the other racers will be halfway finished. Not if I can help it, Asia said. Speedy, it's time to test our wind power. Push that red button. And before they knew it, they were on the track, quickly gaining on the other cars. Speedy Bear looked nervous and said, This is fast, but I don't think we're going to catch up. They're getting too close to the finish line. That's it! Ribby Rib shouted with excitement. What's it? Everyone hollered back in unison. Catch up! Ribby shouted again. He's trying to catch up! Chuckle yelled back angrily. No rocket fuel for a hot dog car! Ribby said excitedly. We need ketchup! You guys need to trust me on this one. All I need is a paper bag. There's an old crumpled up sandwich bag under the seat, Speedy said. Chuckles grabbed it and handed it to Ribby. As Ribby took the bag, he waved his hand over it and chanted, A bottle of ketchup is what I need to fuel this car with rocket speed. Ribby unfolded the bag, reached in, and pulled out a bottle of ketchup. Asia, take this and squirt it into that gas tank next to you, Ribby said excitedly. No sooner did Asia get the first squeeze in than they shot off like a rocket. Ah! They all screamed, We're catching them! Speedy yelled at the top of his lungs, and within seconds they had shot past all the racers and crossed the finish line in first place. As they came to a stop, everyone got out of the car and started jumping up and down and hugging each other. You did it, Speedy Bear, and now you will be able to go to the toy store, Asia smiled. I could not have done it without your help. And without that ketchup, we would never have been able to catch up. As everyone started laughing, Master Plaster said, Now let's go get that trophy of yours.
Thank you so much for listening to today's Read-Aloud.
Make sure to check out Master Plaster, the Storytelling Magician's YouTube channel, and come back again next week for another great story here at Little Books Great Stories. Bye!